Hey guys, how are you? It's Bricks Nostalgia here, and today I'm here with you with another Lego train build. This build that you see here is not an official build, but it's actually an alternate build coming from the set 7745, the vintage Lego set 7745 from 1985. This build is suggested, is one of the two builds suggested in the box of the set, box that I don't have. However, if my editing skills improved enough over the last few months, right now you should be able to see for a few seconds on screen a picture of the box that also shows this set, this build presented. I was very curious to build this alternate build because I really liked it in the picture. I was very attracted to it being a very different build compared to the official one, so I decided to put it together and then review it here very briefly with you. So we're gonna start with the Locomotive. This is the Locomotive. It's very nice. I liked it a lot. It's been a lot of fun to build it. The build is very intuitive and made with lots of very basic parts, so it doesn't been that challenging to put the whole thing together. And what I like a lot is are two things. The first one is that design is so different from the one presented in the official build of the set. And the second is that even if it is a very easy build, still has a few details that make the build, they give a bit of extra texture to the build and make it good looking enough to me. For example, here, if we have a look at the front, we see the use of these round bricks and this little black piece here to give a bit of texture to the front. We see here the use of these round bricks to represent smokestacks and the use of these slopes that help to give a bit more texture and add some extra details to the front section. Here in the middle we have the cabin section, very simple, with just a seat and a little control panel for the driver. Not much, but still looks good to me. And then we move here to the back section that is pretty much the same as the front one, but actually a bit simpler because it doesn't have many elements as the front section, so it's a bit simpler with less text. Very good, very nice. I like it. You've seen it running at the beginning of the video, so I really think this is a very nice build. It reminds me a lot of the 7750. I think actually it's been inspired from the 7750 that I think was on sale 1 or 2 years before this one. Now, second part of this train is the car, the wagon, and it's very nice wagon, I have to say. It's very different from the one presented in the official build of the set, but very nice, very big, very beefy. I like it, with a lot of personality. And what I like the most, it's a freight wagon at this point, and I like a lot the use of these middle doors here. The ones opened allow you to get inside the wagon itself. And I like a lot the use of these two panels here, the inverted use compared to the one of the main build, and I like a lot the fact that inverting the position of the two, it allows to create this very interesting line that matches very well with the line created by the doors. It's a small detail that caught a lot of my attention and I really like. Very hollow in the middle, couldn't add more pieces here because I have this pin that you see here that gets on the way, so it hasn't been possible for me to add any doors or anything in order to give it a more close to close the gaps present in this section, but never mind, that will do. So this is it for also the wagon. We are gonna move quickly now to the platform. So there is also a little platform featured in the picture. It's this one, and it's exactly the same platform presented in the official build, so there's also instructions for it. It's just a bit shorter, so very easy for it to be reproduced. Just quick note, these grey slopes were supposed to be black, I just didn't have enough and I had to replace the color of it. Okay, very plain, very flat. Some details could be added from the spare pieces left, like for example maybe some seats, but that was up to you or to the builder to customize the whole thing. Okay, so as last thing, as you've already probably noticed at the beginning of the video, even if the picture of the alternate build presents the build with one locomotive, one wagon, one platform, actually there were enough spare pieces to build an extra wagon. That is the one that you see at the beginning of the video. In this case there were not many pieces still available, so what I ended up building was just an extra car, and I just put some more spare pieces on top to pretend there is some freight on top of it. But I have to say that with my surprise the alternate build turned out to be more exciting and than expected, because actually once I put the whole thing together, I realized that there were enough spare pieces to get even more creative on how to customize the whole thing or complete what was already suggested. Okay, so thank you very much guys. I'm gonna leave you now, and don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe, and I'm looking forward to see you soon for more videos. Okay, so thank you very much and I'll see you later.